WWE Hall of Famer Paul Heyman recently took to social media to share Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso's segment from the latest edition of Monday Night Raw. The Usos were last seen together on television at WrestleMania XL. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso were in a heated feud after the latter betrayed his twin brother to side with Roman Reigns. They locked horns at the Show of Shows in a brother versus brother match this year, which ended in Jey's favor. However, since then, the twin brothers have not been seen on television together or in a match against each other. While the Yeet Master was enjoying his singles career on Raw, his brother, Jimmy, went on a hiatus after Solo Sikoa brutally attacked him. The 39-year-old star recently returned at Bad Blood 2024 Premium Live event to reunite with Reigns amid the latter's feud with Sikoa's bloodline. Jimmy and Roman are now seemingly looking to strengthen their team by adding Jey Uso back into the mix. On this week's edition of Raw, Jimmy Uso showed up to possibly bury the hatchet with his twin brother. However, the reigning Intercontinental Champion refused to listen to his former tag team partner. Now, Roman Reigns' Wiseman, Paul Heyman, has taken to his Instagram stories to share the clip of the Usos' first interaction since Jimmy's return. The WWE Hall of Famer only uploaded the footage without any captions, seemingly letting everyone know that he is aware of what Jimmy and Roman are trying to do. Roman Reigns might be looking to reform his bloodline with Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and another major WWE star. Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso are currently outnumbered against the bloodline, which consists of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. On last week's edition of WWE SmackDown, Sikoa's stable brutally attacked Roman and Jimmy, following which the latter told the head of the table that they needed more people by their side. Many fans believe that the original tribal chief will eventually be successful at reforming his bloodline with Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn to face Solo's fearsome group in a potential bloodline civil war at Survivor Series, War Games 2024. It remains to be seen what Triple H has planned for a possible reunion of the original bloodline. Paul Heyman stood backstage at WWE Raw, his eyes twinkling with the same intensity that made him one of the most formidable minds in wrestling. With his trademark smirk, he recalled Jey and Jimmy Uso's first interaction since the bloodlines within their family had been fractured. "Let me tell you something about family," Heyman began, speaking directly to the camera as though unveiling a legendary tale. "The Usos, Jey and Jimmy, there's always been a deeper bond between them, but when you test that bond, it reveals truths that even blood can't hide." As Heyman described the scene, the image shifted to the Raw ring, where Jey stood alone, the crowd buzzing with anticipation. The tension was palpable. Since Jey had walked out on the bloodline, no one knew what would happen when his twin, Jimmy, appeared. When Jimmy's music hit, the arena's energy spiked. He walked slowly toward the ring, his face unreadable. Was he here to reconcile, or was this the start of a new chapter of betrayal? Heyman leaned forward. There was no grand embrace, no brotherly love that night. When Jimmy slid into the ring, the look on Jey's face said it all: confusion, pain, and, most of all, anger. The twins stood face to face, the crowd roaring, waiting for the explosion. Jey, fists clenched, took a step toward Jimmy. But Jimmy didn't flinch. Instead, he raised a hand as if to silence the noise, looking his brother dead in the eye. Heyman's voice dropped to a whisper.